Yeah, ha. It's cold red, baby. Yeah. We in the house, go Bears. Woo. Let's go. There ain't nobody hot as cold red in your spot. Yeah. Moving through your city, tearing up your block. Woo. With Bears, they're the team to watch. We won't stop until we got the game on lock. And we can't be stopped. Give them something to crush. Give them something to crunch. Give them a team, they gon' eat them for lunch. Chill. Give them something to block.
Yeah. Let's show them how the Bears do damage. Defense, block 'em, hit 'em high, hit 'em low. Offense, run 'em, touchdown, field goal. Chop, chop, hit 'em, chop, chop, hit 'em, chop, chop, hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em. Defense, block 'em, hit 'em high, hit 'em low. Offense, run 'em, touchdown, field
It's
goal.
Friday night in Texas. That means it's time for some high school football.
Three-step drop, pass across the middle, first down Bears.
Handoff up the middle.
Bears are there, they stuff him. He's got his man beat, diving catch, touchdown Bears, 46 yards.
Page around the end.
He's got pressure on the quarterback. He's got him sack, 5-yard loss.
See y'all on game day.
There we go. Now we're live.
All right, Bear fans, it's Friday night here in good old Brewer High School. We're here to watch tonight's game against your Brewer Bears playing the Denton Ryan Raiders. We got us a special guest tonight, world famous.
He's a world
famous.
traveler.
World renowned.
This is one of White Settlement's great, Troy Proctor,
Yes.
with us tonight.
If you don't know Troy and you live in White Settlement, then you haven't lived
Then you
here long
didn't.
enough.
Yeah, I was going to say. Then
Or-
you don't know Troy. You don't know White
or you
Settlement.
you didn't grow up here.
So, what you been up to lately, Troy? I wanted to ask you.
Not much.
He's a world traveler.
Traveling.
Still working.
Still in the military.
Well, that takes you places, that's for sure.
Thank you for your service.
Sir.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, tonight, folks, we are going to be playing a very high-potented Denton Ryan Raiders team. Let's get a little info on them from, of course, our statistician, Mr. Terrence Durham.
Absolutely. So Denton Ryan is coming in tonight with a record of 7-1, and that one loss was to, I believe, Alito.
Yes.
And so Denton Ryan is a pretty strong opponent for the Bears. Bears coming in at 3-5, but on a good 3-game winning streak.
Yeah.
And so,
And why not be the Bears to tip the scale a little bit?
Anything's possible.
that's why they play the games, right? That's why they play
right.
the games.
That's
So,
right.
we're looking for the Bears. Fernie, what do you think is the keys to the game for the Bears to have some success tonight?
Well, they're going to have to completely eliminate, as best they can, penalties. They can't be hurting themselves with penalties. They're going to have to play pretty sound football.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about a team that's coming in that's well coached, a team that's ranked very high, and those kids are going to be where they're supposed to be, and they're going to be doing what they're supposed to do, and we got to do the same.
That's right. And, the Bears did a pretty good job of limiting those penalties last week. They only had
That's right.
3 penalties for the entire game.
That's right.
2 on offense, 1 on defense. And so the Bears are going to, as you said, have to play some good, clean football, penalty-free football to have a chance.
And it could have been better. I think some of those calls they got last week, there was one, I think, that was questionable. So
Absolutely.
we need some more of that. I think we got a tough road though ahead because it is a school that's well coached. They've been a winner. They've been a state title winner. Either they have or Alito has here lately. So
I did wear my Brewer Bear blue shoes today.
So everybody who doesn't know, since John's been wearing them shoes, we've been winning. So we've made him wear the shoes again tonight. So.
And why not?
And if we win tonight, he's going to sleep in them until we finish the season.
All right, hey John, what do you think about tonight? What's your take on it?
I really think why not? Why not Brewer? I know they're young and they're fighting their way through this, but you've got some confidence going into this game. And Denton may look at this as just we got this. This isn't anybody to worry about. So why not have a Brewer team?
Yeah, if
be
there's
the upset spoiler.
If they're smart, their coaches are letting them know that this team has outrushed everybody in the district and a lot of teams in the state, except for one. Hazel this year has a higher rusher, or maybe not. We'll have to look at that. But I agree. If they overlook it, there's always that chance. So
Yeah.
we'll see. You know, again, you're talking about a very experienced Denton Ryan team,
Sure.
Older team. Your Bears got 100 kids on the roster, and 49 of them are they're sophomores. And out of that 49, I think 11 start offense and defensively. So it's tough going, but it's okay. We'll hang in there and we'll go from there.
All right, we good?
I think
we'll be
we're
right
good.
back.
Yes, sir. Let's come right back, and we'll be ready for our game.
All right, see you in a bit.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
If you're like me, you love a good snack or a hearty sandwich while watching football or your favorite sports on the weekend. Well, a great place to head over to then is Charlie's Philly Steaks. They'll take care of you and they'll fill you up and you'll be excited to go back over and over again. They're located at 9521 White Settlement Road. Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
Terrence, now that we're getting older,
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart of.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go. Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. And of course, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Visit your local Raising Cane's for all your chicken finger needs.
Hey, Terrence, you own your own home, right?
Yes, I do, Donnie.
So you know the hassle it can be when you need a new roof.
I sure do. And in Texas, with the hail, high winds, and storms, our homes take a beating.
Well, that's why we recommend TXD Roofing. Texas Direct Roofing is located in Haltom City and has been in business since 2011.
To schedule an inspection or install, head to txdroofing.com.
Thanks, TXD Roofing, for all you do for our school.
All righty.
All right, Bear fans, good to have you along. We are here Friday night, ready for some high school football. Denton Ryan won the toss, deferred the second half. Bears are back to receive. Looks like the Bears are going to be able to return that. I believe that's going to be. Who are we looking at there, Terrence, on that return? Number 10? I believe that is number 10. That's going to be Devin Roberts, number 10 for your Brewer Bears, the sophomore wide receiver. So Bears will be on offense first coming out. Denton Ryan on defense.
Devin Roberts returned that kick for 20 yards from the 2-yard line to the 22. So the Bears will start off in offense first and 10 on the 22-yard line.
All right, so back in the backfield, of course, you're going to have your starting quarterback, sophomore Lucas Davis, as well as sophomore number 10, Devin Roberts back there, and number 8, that's going to be Coleman, the sophomore back there. It looks like Devin Roberts, number 10, on the carry, and try to come around the end, unable to get yardage. Looks like he lost a couple yards on that one.
-2 on the run by Devin Roberts.
And I'm sorry, folks, we didn't get a roster from Denton Ryan tonight, so we'll call maybe out some numbers for them, but we don't have names for any of their boys, and we apologize for that. All right, Bears back up on offense. Looks like Coleman in motion. Empty backfield. Lucas back to pass. Got a completion. Looks like that's going to be to number 13, Cameron Carr for the Brewer Bears. Cameron's going to be one of the few seniors that starts on offense for your Brewer Bears, and that will be a first down.
12 yards on the reception.
That's a good call early to get that young quarterback throwing the ball out a little bit. It'll also help Coleman in that running game, kind of get the pressure off of him. Handoff is to Coleman. Coleman, I'm thinking, made it back to the line of scrimmage. That was fielded fairly quickly by the linebackers for Denton Ryan.
They gave him a yard. Look at him go.
Oh, you got him a yard. What's he standing at this year so far, Terrence?
1,229 unofficial yards from scrimmage.
That's nice for that young sophomore.
Rushing yards.
That's right.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Bears. They got trips, motion.
There he
Hand
goes.
off to Coleman up the middle.
There you go.
Oh, he is caught with a huge gain. Nice job by the sophomore, number 8. That's your leading rusher for your Brewer Bears. That's Cameron Coleman.
And we have an official that spots the ball correctly this week.
He don't drop it.
He doesn't drop it from 3 yards up in the air.
25 yards on that run.
Nice job by Coleman. All right, Bears coming back up with the ball on the short field of the short area of the field. Pass off. Oh, almost caught by the sophomore, number 10. That's going to be Roberts for your Brewer Bears.
Slant pass that got quickly eliminated by number 21.
Yeah, it looked like their free safety, was it? No, he's probably a strong safety. All right, Bears coming back in there, and that would have been a good completion if possible. Second and 10, Coleman the only running back. Looked like there was some motion on the offensive line by your Brewer Bears. They called that on number 76. That is going to be Terrence Brown, the junior offensive lineman for your Brewer Bears.
There's the penalties you're talking about.
Yeah, we need to eliminate those.
And 5-yard pre-snap penalty means that it remains second down. It'll bring up a 2nd and 15 for your Brewer Bears.
Terrence is ready to get out there and hit somebody. It seemed like he was ready. Terrence is he's a pretty good sized boy. He's 6'4", I believe, 280. Looks like Lucas Davis back to pass. Pass is complete.
Hey.
Looks like you got, I believe that's going to be Carr once again. Let me see. Turn your back to us there, young man. Yeah, it is. That's going to be Cameron Carr, number 13 for your Brewer Bears on that reception. He didn't get it all back, but he got the majority of it.
Got about 10 of it back.
9 yards on the reception.
9. There we go.
So we're looking at a 3rd down and 6 for your Brewer Bears.
Oh, what? I don't know what just happened. He went to hike the ball, and it hit him in the butt and stopped. And it never came out from between his legs.
Wow. Well,
I don't know that I've
it
ever
don't
seen
matter
that.
because they called the Bears on that, and that's
Illegal procedure.
going to bring it to about a 3rd and 11, looks like, for the Bears.
Yeah, what they call on that is an illegal procedure on the center, and it'll cost the Bears 5 yards.
Yeah, if he doesn't move it and they hit the neutral zone, they'll call it on defense. But if he pulls that ball back and doesn't snap it and release it, then it's going to be on him. All right, 3rd and 11 for your Brewer Bears. Lucas Davis going deep. Oh, looking for Devin Roberts.
We got a flag, though.
It looks like
They're calling it on number 12. They are going to get him for reaching in.
so. There was some contact made down the field deep. They were trying to hit the sophomore Devin Roberts on a deep fade, and looks like there was contact made before the ball got there.
Yep, automatic first
Possibly.
down. On number 12.
Yep, 10-yard penalty results in an automatic first down. They'll step the yardage off and then reset the chains.
Which shouldn't have been to the original first down mark, but let's just go with it.
We'll go with it.
Just set it right there. That's fine. Nope. Well, we're
All right,
having chain
so
confusion again.
with the penalty on the Denton Ryan Raiders, it's helped the Brewer Bears get another first down, and they are marching. Coleman on the handoff. Coleman trying to get outside. Oh.
Face mask, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like there was a face mask. It didn't get called, so I guess it wasn't. Coleman.
Look, he's turning around like, how is that not a face mask when my head gets spun around?
We'll see if did he make it back
Made
to
it back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
All right, that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for your Brewer Bears.
The Bears look over to the sideline for the play call.
And the coach is giving the referee the what for.
I see they got Jaden Kerrigan, number 12, lined up, and he singled out top.
Oh, he caught it. Let's see, 10, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah, he caught it, but he was forced out of bounds. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long for your Brewer Bears. It's a good job by the sophomore to go up and try and get that.
And he was able to catch the ball, but not able to get feet down in bounds.
Had there not been 3 Raiders standing there, he would have been fine.
Hey, though, I'm liking that they got Lucas throwing the ball quick. I mean, you got to get Lucas Davis comfortable with getting out there and slinging it. You know what I mean?
So one of my keys to victory today, since you didn't ask, is
hey,
that
what's your key to victories today, Terrence?
The Bears need to really win this time of possession. So they need to just have long, drawn-out time of possession with their offense on the field and not give Denton Ryan an opportunity to possess the ball.
I agree, because Denton's got a pretty high, potent offense that can get to the touchdown pretty quick. So as much time as we can keep them off the field and keep that defense on there and wear them out, that'll work.
The officials were having a word with the Denton coach for something.
He's letting them know where all the good restaurants are.
That's
over
right.
in town.
Whataburger is. What?
So they're calling,
that's a new.
He's calling the band.
They're
He
calling
called
the
the
band
band
out
out.
for increasing the volume of whatever their
Oh, you know
play
what?
right before the
I
snap.
disagree with that. Them kids, let them get as loud as they want.
It's called home field advantage. And by the way, they brought a band too.
Oh, yeah, it was overthrown.
Yeah, it was overthrown. We'll see what the Bears going to do here.
And the receiver never looked back, so I think there may have been some confusion on that play.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to hit Carr, I believe.
We're going for
on that.
Is it 4th down? We're going for a field goal. Is that what we're doing?
It could be. I believe Cortez may be the one trying to hit that.
So it's a 50-yard field goal, like right on the mark there. They're spotting it on the 40.
And there's a slight wind, but it's kind of.
Oh, we're lined up. Here comes the snap. Oh, he went for a fake punt. He
did the quick kick.
Quick punt lands at
There
the
you go.
17.
Got a little bounce.
Rolled out at the 14.
Yeah, looks like they pulled a fast one on him.
Great call by the Brewer Bears. It allowed them to do a little squib punt and not have Denton Ryan get a player back there to any kind of return. So they may have seen something on film that says, hey, if we can keep them from having a returner back there, we have a better odds.
Oh, well,
all right. So
I'm pretty sure it was not the 19, but.
So the ball is spotted down for some reason at the 20-yard line.
Look where the flags are.
And, okay, there we go.
Back.
Yeah, now the flags are confused. Now they're moving the wrong way. We have mass confusion.
All right, so
Puppies.
as John mentioned earlier, the ball will be placed at the 14-yard line where it went out of bounds, and Denton Ryan will take over on offense from there.
Man in motion.
Quick handoff, number 2. He's met pretty quick in the hole by your Brewer Bears. Looks like a host of Bears who got a hold of him. I believe first man in that was going to be number 99. That's going to be Colton Plemons, your junior defensive nose tackle. He was assisted also by Harris, number 61, the sophomore defensive end.
Now we're having band issues over here.
Referees coming to the Brewer sideline
because they're doing the same thing. Now they're playing with the.
I honestly, you guys, I find that silly.
It is.
I don't know that I've ever heard.
That kind of reminds me of the everybody gets a trophy participation thing. Come on now, just let them play. Let's go.
Everybody gets a trophy. Play at half volume. Oh, well, there was a quick pass out to the.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to hit the tight end, number 85, on just a little quick stop route, and
he dropped.
He just wasn't ready for it.
Hit him in the knees.
Hit him in the wrong spot, his hands.
Yes. It was a little low. I'll give him that.
Yeah, it was a little low.
He's a big guy. I understand about trying to reach down there and try.
It's third down now, 3rd down and 7 for the Denton Ryan Raiders.
Oh,
got a false start. Looks like on Denton. And that's kind of surprising to me because that's usually a well-coached team. They don't make a whole lot of mistakes, and we've already seen a few on their defense as well now as their offense.
That's going to put them at a 3rd down and 11 behind the sticks.
So if your Bears can tighten up here, they might be able to get off the field here.
You say 3rd and 11 at the 13
with some good field position.
Here comes a snap. We got receivers open. And he caught it just short.
That's going to be 4th down, but that's one of those. Let's see if we got a riverboat gambler.
Yeah, he's 2 yards short.
Yeah, they're going to punt it.
The Bears play some excellent defense on that defense that I talked about last week, Ben, but don't break defense.
There you
give
go.
them a little bit. You let them, give them a cushion.
Keep it in front of you.
And then, stop them for 2 yards short of the yard to gain.
Hey, junior, number 12, Jaden Kerrigan is back for the Bears returning that punt. See if we can get a return of any kind. That would be nice.
It was a good punt.
Good punt.
It's higher than me. That's how I judge the punts. And
it's good coverage by Denton Ryan on that. It looks like we're going to get it at the 45. That's still good field position for your Bears.
He did catch it at the 45 and
was tackled.
Was tackled very quickly. When you
That's
kick a punt higher than my head as I stand in the booth, you've got time to run down the field.
And they're well disciplined. I mean, like we said earlier, that's a well coached team. So we ain't going to see too many mistakes, I don't think, from this team. All right, here come your Bears.
Second possession.
Coleman, I believe, is still your running back out there. Quick handoff to Coleman, who bounces it outside. I believe he was able to make it to the line of scrimmage.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be 2nd and 10 for your Brewer Bears. That sophomore was doing all he could to get around that corner.
That's right. He was a fast young guy there.
Denton Ryan strung that play out and forced him out to the sideline.
I'll tell you, I'd like to see them do that quick hitter up the middle if possible. That would be nice again. 2nd and 10. Got motion. Quick hit by Coleman once again. Coleman upfield, dragging him, a player with him.
Listen, Coleman got 6 yards with a player on his back from the line of scrimmage.
There you
The
go.
piggyback.
Hey, we'll just keep adding to that number. Look, I tell you what, and that when Houston comes in, that's a good spell from one running back to the other. So.
And it feels like a change of pace, probably for the defense.
Yeah, because Houston seems to be a little bit more of a fast, scat,
Elusive
running back. When Coleman, even though he is fast,
he just finds the hole.
He's
and
just going to
gashes
find the hole and go north and south.
Hand off to Coleman. Up the middle, first down.
Oh, he got it. He got tripped up, but he got it. Good
Plus
job by
3.
number 8, the sophomore, Cameron Coleman on that run. That's going to be a first down for your Brewer Bears.
7 yards on the run.
We got 2 more games. This one in Granbury, and not.
Your nanner pudding.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, Coleman, I think, might be pretty close to that 1,400 yards by that time. That's going to be nice. All right, first down for your Brewer Bears. Here they come. Quick handoff to Coleman again, up the middle. Coleman gets free, cuts up the middle. He looks like he's got about 8 or 9 out of it.
They're going to stop him on the marker.
That is going to be.
7.
You got 7 out of it. It's going to be your sophomore again, number 8, Cameron Coleman. He's having him another good game.
Back-to-back 7-yard runs.
But the good thing about this, folks, is that you're going to get to see about every kid that's out on that offense again coming back. You have Montavlo, the senior lineman, and I think that might be about it.
He's going to get.
Hey, he got the first down. I believe he drug. Oh, they're going to count him short.
That is a
foot
God,
short.
that is horrible spotting. Maybe it's the angle I was at, but he looked like he got further than that.
Needed 3, game was awarded 2. Needed 3, got 3, awarded 2. How about that?
It's a math game.
I believe Montavlo, number 59, he's going to be one of your captains tonight. He's also one of your seniors, as well as Charlie Sanders.
Third and 1, and he's not.
I think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Charlie Sanders, number 66, is your other senior lineman. And with Carr, number 13, those are your 3 seniors that play offense for your Brewer Bears.
All right, so the Bears are looking at a 4th down and 1.
This is where you go for it.
Yeah, why
You're in
not?
that area where you can go for it.
You don't have anything to lose.
So what the Bears are doing right now is they're running some clock, letting the play clock run down, get some game clock time going down, and then they can make the decision whether they're going to go for it, hard count. They're going for it.
I think he got it. That's a good job by that running back to keep his wheels moving.
Can't tell.
That's a first down by Cameron Coleman.
By a football.
Hey, and he drug a player from behind the line of scrimmage with him, so that's a good job. All right, so first down for your Brewer Bears with 3:35 remaining in the first quarter. It is still 0-0. Your Brewer Bears against the Denton Ryan Raiders.
They're looking good.
Got motion, handoff Carr, cut it up quick.
Carr ran right at the hash mark.
Number 13.
Did he get 1 out of that?
I think he got him 1 out of it.
He lost his hood. And his
He better tighten that chin strap down.
Yep.
Looks like Coleman is coming out, as well as Brady Milner, the tight end for your Brewer Bears. It looks like we have possibly Houston in the game. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got
guess who?
We got Jovan Sparkman, the sophomore. He started as a freshman last year for your Bears.
Look at that. Let's see. He got the ball. Sparkman didn't go anywhere.
No, he might have lost a yard.
Yeah, he may have.
Yeah, it looks like Jovan Sparkman loses a yard on the run based on the
No, they're
ball
being
placement.
generous. They just said, you know what, we'll be generous today.
Looks like Jovan he's going to remain in there.
Yeah, and so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 on the play.
With 2:13 remaining in the first quarter. We got a movement.
False start on the Bears.
Yeah, it looks like number 88 for your Bears out here wide, kind of stepped up a little bit. That's going to be Tristan Alexander, the junior.
It's going to put the Bears in a 3rd and 15 situation, so that probably changes the calculus. Bears send Kerrigan back onto the field.
Yeah, as well as Carr. Carr came back out on the field, and it looks like they took off Alexander and one other player. Jovan Sparkman still in the game in running back, as well as your sophomore quarterback, Lucas Davis.
Now, Sparkman had some great runs last year. And who's that with the catch?
That's going to be Jaden Kerrigan, I believe, number 12 for your Brewer Bears.
He got 5 out of it. He got back to the line, the original.
And we'll see some more of that young man. He's only a junior this year. I believe he is their second leading receiver, right? Is Carr their leading receiver?
That's correct.
4th down.
And what, about 11?
Yeah, they only gave him 4 on that.
They have 4th and 10 down on the scoreboard, but it looks more like 4th and 11.
So the Bears line up.
Sparkman out of the game. Coleman back in for your Brewer Bears.
Caught by 89.
And he's going to be a little short. It's a good job by that defense to do what they needed to do to get off the field. But Bears, holding their own right now with this highly ranked Denton Ryan Raider team.
He needed 2 more yards. He did a little curl route at the end there, and he was tackled immediately.
Roberts picking up 7 yards, needed 11.
All right, Bears on defense. Let's see if the Bears can hold once again, get out of this first quarter with no scores.
1st and 10 from the 25.
Handoff up the middle. Looks like a good job by the Bear defense. I don't believe that player got to
number 6.
They gave him the line of scrimmage. That's going to be number 34 on the tackle for your Brewer Bears. That's David Arizola, the senior.
And 6.
And number 6, that's going to be Wash, the sophomore for the Bears.
Oh,
there you go. Got a false start on number 85 for the Bears.
Our guy fell forward.
85 for the Denton Ryan Raiders.
Yeah, I see number 7. He kind of fell forward, but he was enough back that it didn't matter. He kept himself off the line.
Yeah, it forced number 85 to move.
Look at him. Yeah. Now he's wiggling and jiggling there.
The Bears show pressure on that, and were able to get the Denton team to false start or bring up 2nd down and 15.
And as a big guy, I will say that when you start moving, there's no getting in the way. Just let it happen.
All right, here come the Bear defense. Showing some pressure.
Gonna get, he's sacked, and the ball's loose.
Ball's loose. By Galloway.
Yep, Bears got the ball. That's going to be number 11, Lucas Galloway on that quarterback sack, and I believe he recovered it as well.
Yep.
Lucas Galloway is playing some inspired football. He got around that offensive end on that side. He got a good running start at him and just beat him. And Denton Ryan's quarterback never saw him coming. He's going up to throw the ball, and Galloway gets there, strips that ball out, and then realizes it's on the ground, falls down on it.
Tell you what, that's you saw 2 of your 3 starters that are seniors on defense make plays there. You had Arizola, number 34, the senior, and you had Lucas Galloway, number 11, the senior. And the only other senior we have out there is number 25. That's Lucas Cantu. Everybody else are underclassmen. They're either sophomore. Well, the majority of them are sophomores, and you got a few juniors in there.
And talk about filling up the stat sheets. You get a sack, you get a fumble cause.
That's right.
And you get a fumble recovery.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the first quarter. It's a way to end it for your Brewer Bears with that quarterback sack. Bears will take over, and we are switching sides of the field with second quarter. You have your Brewer Bears 0 and the Denton Ryan Raiders 0.
Oh.
John?
Yeah.
I'm liking what you talked about now. Denton overlooked it. This is an opportunity here.
You know, that's everybody has a chance to win.
That's right.
You are a varsity player. These guys are well seasoned now. We're 8 games into this.
We had some tough games early to get this team prepared for some of these dogfights, and they are definitely looking tonight like they are, every bit as capable of winning this game.
Sure.
And I know Denton knew that coming in, Bears had a pretty stout line, and they run the ball quite a bit. You knew they were working on that. So we'll see how this turns out. Man in motion, that's Carr. Handoff to Coleman, back over to the left side. Coleman breaks it. Looks like he got about 5, possibly 6 out of it.
6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him 6.
That's a good job by number 8, your sophomore, Cameron Coleman, on that run.
And I like that. They did a little sweep to the left following the
motion man.
Motion man.
Yeah, that was nice. And I believe that was number 13, Carr, in motion.
New little wrinkle there, giving Denton defense something to think about.
Brady Milner in motion now. Handoff to Coleman got hit in the backfield.
And he was quickly dropped by number 20.
Yeah, that was a defensive end who just flattened down the line. Nobody blocked him.
That's going to be a 1-yard loss.
That's going to bring it up 3rd down.
He almost met at the handoff location.
Would have been a great time for a play action.
And as you say, the business decision by Coleman to just take a knee. He just sat on his knee. And
they have it as 3rd and 3, fellas. That looks like 3rd and 4, does it not?
It does.
Another handoff, and Denton Ryan came in a stump, but number 94, the other defensive end from the opposite side, makes that tackle. It looks like the Bears are going to go for the field goal here. Looks like Cortez coming out to kick that field goal, number 29 for your Brewer Bears.
That 94 is a big fella.
He's got a little girth on him.
He's the size of the official back there.
He reminds me of this guy I played football with in high school where he played for the Bears. His name was Troy Proctor.
That's right.
That was a big dude.
Oh, there we go. Kick is up. No,
good.
What? How did he miss that?
It looks like he went off to the left side of the field goal.
Oh.
The Bears missed the field goal attempt, and your score remains 0-0 with 10 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter.
Boy, they could. I think they could have used them points. That would have been nice.
It looked good to me. I think we just give them half a point for looking good.
It don't work that way.
You're really turning this into a podcast.
Hey, the snap was there. Good. We've had struggles with the snap. The snap was there. The kick.
All right, Bears on defense now. See if we can lock down it once more. Handoff up the middle. Running back gets free. He gets hit. That looks like number 3 on that. Was there?
He got the first thing. He got about 12
I thought he fumbled it, but he didn't. He kept it. Tackle made by number 3. That's Elijah Mandy for the Bears.
Quick snap here.
Another quick handoff. Tackle made by number 11. Once again, that's Lucas Galloway for your Brewer Bears.
They got 2-1. They give him. He made it all the way up to the 35, but they put him back at the 34 for some reason.
They gave him 1 out of that?
Okay.
Because I thought he got more than that.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll take it. It's going to be 3rd down and long. It'll be, 2nd down and long for the Denton Ryan Raiders. It is going to be 2nd and 9.
Troy, was your number 94 when you played?
Troy was one of them finesse guys. You want me to tell you about the world famous Troy Proctor? It's going to be another handoff.
And he's hit quick. But
Yeah,
he's gained 5 or 6 out of that.
He got a pretty good little push out of that. Tackle made by number 23 and number 6. Walsh is number 6 for your Bears, as well as 23. That's going to be Castanello, the sophomore. Both sophomores on that tackle for your Bears.
3rd and 2.5.
That was a pretty good push by the offensive lineman.
The old tush push. Another quick handoff. And he's quick.
Tackle made by, it looks like number 99 Plemons for a loss.
Met him at the handoff location there.
Nice job by number 99. That's your nose tackle.
And listen,
Colton Plemons.
that is another one of those generous spots because he never made it to the line of scrimmage.
No, he did not.
That'll bring up 4th down. It looks like Denton is going to go ahead and punt the ball. It's going to be good to see that number 99 coming back next year. Terrence, what do you think? That's a junior for your Brewer Bears.
Absolutely, and Colton Plemons is from a rich tradition here.
Yeah, he had his brother Brody was a good ball player.
Get out of the way. There's a punt up, and it's landing at the 30, and they're going to kneel it at the 28, 29-ish.
Yeah,
that's an executive term there, ish.
I tell you what, their punt team's pretty smart. I mean, their punter keeps it up high. He's not going to try and let Kerrigan run it back. Kerrigan's had some pretty good run backs this year on other teams. So
Bears going to start off on their own 29.
So they've been studying the film here. All right, here come the Bears.
Hey, we held the Denton Ryan Raiders scoreless in the first quarter. That is an accomplishment. It's the little wins that help you get the confidence.
Absolutely. Lucas Davis in the backfield. Handoff to Coleman. Coleman breaks
30,
one.
35,
he gets up to the field.
40.
Nice job by Coleman on that run. That's going to be a first down for your Brewer Bears.
Up to the 43-ish.
14 yards on the run, on the carry.
Nice 14-yard carry for that sophomore, number 8, Cameron Coleman.
She's got the best dad ever.
Yeah, Fred. Fred's a good friend of the radio show. I must say, I enjoy Fred's company and his barbecue cooking.
Fred is also the hardest working man in the Western Metroplex.
I agree with you there. Handoff to Cameron. Once again, Cameron breaks it up the middle. And
45,
he's free.
40, 35,
One got
30.
a beat, and he gets caught from behind. Good run, though, by Coleman for your Brewer Bears, a sophomore. Boy, I tell you what, he made one quick cut and got upfield, and it was off to the races.
You pointed out all year that he doesn't do a lot of back and forth. It's north-south.
And I like that.
I will work on getting the yardage. What was the original line of scrimmage?
25?
Oh, you 28?
So after the first down.
No.
Coleman got a handoff, bobbled it, then fell down on it. Looks like it's going to be a loss of about a yard. Coleman coming out. Looks like Jovan Sparkman coming in. And I'm surprised they haven't had Houston come in.
31 yards on that previous run.
It's a nice job by Cameron. Where is he at so far?
Is that about what you saw?
It was 31.
31? Okay.
From the 43 down to the 32.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 28.
We're mathing here.
We're
All right.
conferring.
Yes. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for your Brewer Bears. Brady Milner on the
Sparkman with the carry, which
Milner went in motion, and Sparkman got the ball right back up the middle. But I tell you, Denton, their defensive ends, number 5, just kind of, he's a linebacker, but he slid up at like an extra lineman and just flattened down the line and made the tackle.
Tackle for about a 3-yard loss.
It's going to be 3rd and 14, it looks like, for your Brewer Bears.
we're going backwards here.
Going the wrong way. All right, Lucas Davis sit back there.
The defense is stacked in the line.
Quick pass to Kerrigan, that should be a first down for your Brewer Bears.
He is right at the mark.
Number 12, Jaden Kerrigan, the junior wide receiver for your Brewer Bears, on that catch for the first down.
14 yards needed, 14 yards gain, and that'll be a first down. They're moving.
Yeah.
They're not moving.
Yes,
the
they're going to go ahead and say it.
They should be moving it. Hey,
All
good,
right.
good job by Kerrigan to get where he needed to go.
Took a minute for the referees to decide how they were going to move the sticks.
They were measuring.
Hey, Jamal Sparkman out of the game, and Cameron Coleman back into the game.
KK.
You got 3 wide receivers lined up to the right.
Got a trips right.
And
We got to say whistle here. Let's see.
Oh, we delay a game? Oh, my.
Wow.
That's horrible because they took their time setting up the sticks and the play clock was running.
Yeah, that kind of goes on the referees at
That's
that.
horrible.
That's pretty bad. But
yeah,
it is what it is. Bears gotta work off of that. So
Bears start off in the behind the sticks, first down and 15. Dubious call there, but
it's a trend you don't want to keep continuing. Coleman on the run. He got 3 back, 2
looks
back.
like they are going to give him, I believe, 2 out of that. Good job by number 8, Coleman. All right, looks like Sanders, one of your offensive linemen, out of the game. The senior in his place is going to be 69. That is going to be Ramirez. Lucas Davis back to pass, flushed out, throws the ball, and it is, almost caught and broke up, almost intercepted as well. He was looking for number 12, Jaden Kerrigan, on that pass.
And I like the fact that his receiver helped him out there and fought for that ball, make sure that if he didn't catch it, it wasn't going to be intercepted.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know what? I tell you what, fellas, you guys can concur, I bet, with me. From game 1, this sophomore has grown by leaps and bounds.
Yes.
If we're talking about Lucas Davis, absolutely.
Empty backfield. There's a penalty. It looks like they called the Bears for
number 87 looks like
Milner. Yeah, Brady Milner was called on that. That's going to be the tight end for your Brewer Bears.
His teammate was showing him what he did. You can't do that.
Hey, you know what? It's going to be good to see him come back as well. That's a big kid, and he's a great young man.
Yeah.
He's a junior this year.
You could say that about just about every kid on the field.
That's true. That is true.
3rd down and 18.
Coleman back into the backfield, number 8, back there with Lucas, number 5.
Back
Lucas
pass.
Davis back to pass. He lets it go.
It caught and then dropped.
At the last minute, it is knocked out of Kerrigan's hands.
And that looked
Number
like that
15.
could have been a targeting.
And there's a hold on the other side, looks like. We got something.
We got a
going
penalty
on.
flag. That's right. Oh, John, you got your eyes out there today.
There is
I'm surprised you didn't call there was some mustard on the lettuce.
That's right.
And there is a Denton Ryan player on the Bears sideline.
Yeah, they need to handle that.
Apparently, his glove was brought to our sideline, and he went and retrieved it.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
It was a memento.
Saw some
So, and
shenanigans.
they didn't move the ball. Did they pick up the flag?
They did.
Penalty
No, they
was
declined.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to go for another field goal, or we're going to do the punt thing again. We'll see.
I mean, he's got the leg for this.
Absolutely. So we're spotting at the 33, ball down, kick up. It's
He's missed
just
it again.
off to the left
I
again.
have no idea what's going on with that young man, but he's missed it again. That's 2 opportunities for them to score that they haven't. Attempting that was Jonathan Cortez, your senior kicker for your Brewer Bears.
They got the snaps down twice, so that's just missed it. That time I could see it just skirted the post.
Yeah.
All right.
Just wide left.
Denton's going to take over at the 26, I believe. It is 3:43 remaining in the second quarter. It is 0-0 right now at this point.
Bears playing well. There's a little
Motion
toss.
pitch.
Is that a pass or is that,
That is a
hand?
pass.
They do consider it. He's run out of bounds. It looks like by number 3, that's going to be Elijah Mandy for your Brewer Bears.
Should have been a holding penalty on the receiver over there.
Well, they gave him, what, 1,
Shoulda,
2,
coulda.
3 yards?
Ifs and buts were candy and nuts. All right, here we go.
3 yards on the.
They gave him 3-yard gain. That's going to be number 2. I'm sorry we don't have a name for that young man, but it's going to be 2nd and 7.
It's one of those tosses from the hip where the quarterback just tosses it up in the air and he ran around the end. Handoff up the middle, and he's way up the middle and still.
Tackle made. He was able to get a first down. It looks like tackle made again by number 3, Elijah Mandy for your Brewer Bears.
Up to the 38.
We're at that crucial part of the game. 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the second quarter.
The Donnie Danger Zone.
Second half of the second quarter.
That's right.
Got to win that one.
And
Quick pass outside to number 19. Tackle very quickly by number 27 for your Brewer Bears, and number 4, 27 for your Bears. That's going to be Mays, the senior. And number 4, it's going to be Jerry Outhouse, the sophomore.
It's that real long leadoff where they look like they leave the receiver wide open, but it quickly closed.
It's going to be 2nd down and 4 for Denton Ryan Raiders. Quick fake handoff. Ball. There's a penalty.
Yeah,
Tackle made quickly by number 4, Jerry Outhouse for your Brewer Bears, the sophomore.
I think we're going to be offside. It's like Mandy was.
They call Mandy number 3.
Yep. He must have heard me from up here.
That's going to give them the first down on that penalty.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
And they said when you spot it like that, it sure is. Result of the penalty is a first down. First down from the 48-yard line for the Denton Ryan Raiders.
All right, Bears defense coming up. Quick handoff. Running back trying to get outside, and he is caught by number 6, Wash for your Brewer Bears, the sophomore.
Down to the 46.
They've crossed the midfield. Denton
6
has.
yards. It was a 6-yard run for him. Cross midfield, 40. It is 46, isn't it?
Looks
Handoff
like.
again and up the middle. Caught.
Tackle
and
made by
just
number
still
11.
pushing.
That's going to be Lucas Galloway, the senior, on that tackle, but not after that. The young man was able to get a first down for Denton.
Best field position so far for Denton Ryan.
Yeah, they've turned on their running back here. He's
Ball at the
He's not playing
38-yard
around now.
line.
He's a pretty good-sized kid, too.
there you go again. Another handoff to 6.
We
We caught
is
him.
met in the backfield by Sierra, I believe.
Yeah,
Or let me
the
see.
whole. We got the
No, that is number 34. That's going to be David Arizola, the senior.
61, 34, 3.
Yeah, it looks like Harris, the sophomore, 61, also assisted on that tackle.
Yeah, they met him quick, so that was a loss.
It's a good job by the Bear defense. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Bears give a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, pass.
We're looking at a left-handed quarterback here.
Oh,
He caught it. I believe he got it.
big old 85 was not playing around.
He was uncovered. Nobody had him.
How do you leave the biggest guy on the field alone?
Come from the tight end
Yeah.
position, I believe.
He's not the biggest on the field. They've got a couple linemen a little bigger than him, but hey, the biggest receiver out there right now.
Yeah, the biggest guy run by you.
That goes for a giant gain of.
And Denton's on the move here, fellas.
Another handoff.
Quick handoff by for number 4, but he is tackled. It looks like he is tackled by number 6. That's going to be Wash for your Brewer Bears, the sophomore. It's going to be 2nd down and 7, it looks like, for Denton Ryan. All right. Here come Denton, quick handoff. Nope, fake. He's going to the back shoulder, and it looks like it's caught in the back corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
Yep.
The Bears gave up that 23-yard play to the tight end, and Denton takes advantage on the second play from scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like it was defended in the corner by the sophomore, number 4. That's Jerry Outhouse.
With 18 seconds. Oh, that hurts.
That's all right. 18 seconds. Let's see what they got here. They got them set up in a 2-point conversion. Now they're going to
Doing the old
extra point.
trickster into an extra point lineup. And let's see what happens here. They snap. And as Donnie says, into the tuba.
Almost into the tubas. All right, that's going to bring your score, Denton Ryan Raiders 7, your Brewer Bears 0, with 18 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And the Bears nearly escaped this first half with a shutout, but Denton is able to impose their will on that drive. And as you guys mentioned, their running back carried a heavy load of that to get it started and open up that passing lane. And Denton Ryan strikes first tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to get upset because you're talking about one of the top ranked teams in the state in our division. I think they're ranked 3rd right now.
We've had a chance for 2 field goals. So, theoretically, it could be 7-6 right now.
Absolutely. So
just a couple.
And we got there's a very young Brewer Bear team. So
And the reality is it's only 0-7.
That's right.
So this is still a good ball game.
We've had a couple games this year where it was in the 30s at halftime.
yeah, both ways. I think it was 34-0 against Denton when we were beating Denton, but then we were on the other end of that with Alito.
So still plenty of ball game left.
Yeah.
All right, back deep is going to be Roberts, number 10 for your Brewer Bears, as well as number 12, Kerrigan.
And let's see what happens.
Get on that. It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Rolled out
Throw
at
the flag
20.
out that.
There he goes. Oh, there
throw
comes
two up.
Multiple flags, just in case the other one didn't. On the 30.
All right, ball on the 30, and Bears will take over.
I don't
Troy,
know.
is Troy's mic on?
Yes, it's on.
Troy, what do you
Troy's
think
just
so far? Tell me about it. I mean, you are part of this program, for a long time.
Hall of Famer.
Hey, Hall of Fame,
Hall of Famer.
1989, right?
Yes, sir.
1989 Hall of Famer.
For those of you that
I had a
were-
little brother that was back in that era there, Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky was 2 years ahead of me.
I'll tell you. That's shocking.
We gotta get Troy to put that thing right next to
There
you.
you
Go.
go.
Next it.
All right, there he is.
Troy, did we have any big kids like these linemen down here?
I tell you, for back in the day, we might have had 2 guys on the line that were over 200.
That's about it.
My senior year, our biggest boy was Scott Franklin. He went about 240. We had Skipper Lindley, who was probably 230.
Yeah.
And our other 3 might not even hit 200.
Golly, Skipper. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Skipper was a good guy. I like Skipper. He's got a good run up the middle by Coleman on that. Looks like that's going to probably do it for the first half.
6 yards on the carry. That puts them at 104 for the half.
That is going to be it for the first half. All right, folks, we're gonna go here to the half. Let you listen to some of our sponsors, and we will be back at it for the third quarter.
How do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff. Would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at friohydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Terrence, now that we're getting older...
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
Hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go. It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart of.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, Terrence, you own your own home, right?
Yes, I do, Donnie.
So you know the hassle it can be when you need a new roof.
I sure do. And in Texas, with the hail, high winds, and storms, our homes take a beating.
Well, that's why we recommend TXD Roofing. Texas Direct Roofing is located in Haltom City and has been in business since 2011.
To schedule an inspection or install, head to txdroofing.com.
Thanks, TXD Roofing, for all you do for our school.
Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. And of course, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Visit your local Raising Cane's for all your chicken finger needs.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
If you're like me, you love a good snack or a hearty sandwich while watching football or your favorite sports on the weekend, well, a great place to head over to then is Charlie's Philly Steaks. They'll take care of you and they'll fill you up and you'll be excited to go back over and over again. They're located at 9521 White Settlement Road.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts?
that you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor rehab facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks Frio Hydration.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Terrence, now that we're getting older,
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go. It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, Terrence, you own your own home, right?
Yes, I do, Donnie.
So you know the hassle it can be when you need a new roof.
I sure do. And in Texas, with the hail, high winds, and storms, our homes take a beating.
Well, that's why we recommend TXD Roofing. Texas Direct Roofing is located in Haltom City and has been in business since 2011.
To schedule an inspection or install, head to txdroofing.com.
Thanks, TXD Roofing, for all you do for our school.
Let's do this.
All right, we are back here for the second half of this game with your Brewer Bears trailing the Denton Ryan Raiders 7-0. Terrence, give us a little bit of what we got to see in stat-wise for the first half.
All right, Coleman rushed for 104 yards. Bears rushed for a total of 105, and then Bears passed for 46 yards. For a total of 151 yards of offense. And then, of course, you know, the keys on that defense for that first half is Mandy with 4 tackles and Galloway with 2 tackles, but the sack, in addition to the sack fumble recovery.
Oh. All right, Bears were kicking off. The Denton Ryan Raiders were able to win the toss at the beginning of the game and defer to the second half. Now there was a kick. It looks like the Bears kicked it out of bounds. It's going to give the Denton Ryan Raiders a good field position.
They'll be starting at the 40-yard line.
45.
Yeah, 45.
It was a great idea that they kicked off, and we had our end guy running down, but he just overshot him. It almost looked like a pass.
It would have been nice if he'd got it.
But it just landed just out of reach.
I guess that penalty's from the point.
It went out of bounds at the 40, so they gave him the 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
I gotcha.
So they're at the 45, a handoff, or is that a pass? That's the
it's
weird.
A quick handoff.
How's that
penalty? Throw the penalty on that. Golly. That is a block in the back. And
right.
They did not call it. Everybody saw that. It was on number 4, Jerry Outhouse.
And the Bears.
Right in front of the head referee.
Yeah, no call. And so Denton Ryan did get a first down off of that quick toss around the end.
And the Bears have too many players on the field, so they're calling a timeout. Player went to the other side of the field on the play. Wash was on the play, out of bounds, and his helmet came off and rolled out onto the track, and so he had to retrieve his helmet. Looks like the referees actually held the play, so Bears will not be charged with a timeout. Ball snapped, handed off.
Good job by the Bears on that. Looks like he was tripped up from behind. Tackle made by, I'll tell you here in just a second, number 23 for your Brewer Bears. Number 23, that is going to be Emmanuel Costello, the sophomore. Bears running with a lot of sophomores on offense and defense. I know you have heard us say that a lot this year, but it is what it is, right, Terrence?
It is, and, you know, it's if you can keep a team together, that bodes well for the future.
Bears coming on pressure. Quarterback hit. And almost completed.
There's the flag.
Bears are going to get a flag for roughing the passer, it looks like.
And it was indeed roughing the passer.
I'll tell you what, he got tattooed by number 3, Mandy, I believe it was, on that.
No, that was 99, Plemons.
Oh, I'm sorry, Plemons, number 99.
And the Bears could not afford that penalty.
came at the wrong time.
15-yard penalty, which will result in an automatic first down. So
that's going to take the ball all the way down to the 27-yard line, and it's going to be first down for the Denton Ryan Raiders. All right, your Bears backs against the walls early here in the second half.
Hand off to 6, and he's right through the line.
And he is going to be to the end zone. All right, that's a quick touchdown for number 6 for Denton Ryan, and it is going to be 13-0. Denton up against your Brewer Bears with 10:49 remaining in the third quarter.
And Denton capitalizes on the penalty, the first play from scrimmage after the penalty with a dive right.
Dive right, don't touch.
For 27 yards and a touchdown.
And they're going for, nope, there's the old trickery again. Line up for 2 and then, but I don't know why they would do that because he would, oh well.
All right, we got
it's confusing
extra
my
point
little
attempt. Ball is up and good. Makes their score 14-0. Denton up on your Brewer Bears 14-0 with 10:49 remaining in the third quarter.
And the Bears have recorded, I believe, 5 penalties to this point, and it's the one of the things that I feel like we couldn't afford to have. We had to have that clean game.
Yeah, we talked about that as well, and it's one of those things where you get excited, I guess, in that situation. I've been there before, but you gotta understand what's going on and keep your cool.
So
make that right play.
Yeah. So Denton makes a decision to defer to the second half, and then they come out and score, which is the way you kind of draw that up and hope that you can do that. And they've been able to capitalize. So we have a score of 14, Denton Ryan 14, Brewer Bears 0.
That's what they were wanting. That's why they deferred.
That's right, with 10 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. So the Bears need to come out and put together a drive, get a score. Don't necessarily have to get in too big of a hurry. Still just a two-score deficit.
Bears had a man short on the field. Michael Barr come running in, the sophomore for the Bears, number 21.
I guess after 8 games he forgot he was on the kickoff team.
That's them little things we need to talk about. Ball up. Ryan kicks, going to be fielded by, looks like number 13, Carr, who fair caught it. So that'll put the ball out at the 25, I believe it is.
That is correct.
The good business decision there.
That's some of them rules, Troy, that they didn't have when we were playing. Or was it?
It was you catch it.
Never could just say, hey, I'll fair catch that and we'll put it to 25.
You could fair catch it in the end zone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, things in the field of play.
How do you guys feel? Troy, how do you feel about this? I watch the NFL when they're on that kickoff and them guys are just standing still and they can't run or move until the ball is caught. Have you seen that? That's driving me crazy. I can't get used to that.
No, the ruling in NFL is terrible.
Yeah, I agree. All right, quick handoff to Coleman. Coleman trying to take it outside. He is caught. Looks like going to get about 2 yards out of it. I just can't get used to watching them not move because I'm old school. I mean, we were pinning our ears back and we were taking off. We had the old wedge busters. You remember we used to have the wedge busters when we were there. So you wanted to go quick.
All right, the Bears come out. Lucas Davis.
Bears out with trips. Motion for Carr. Ball's handed off to Coleman, and Denton was there immediately. That's going to be a loss for the Bears.
And Denton is just
pinning their
ears back and saying, you're going to have to beat us somewhere else. We're coming heavy against the run.
And they actually stunted 2 linebackers at that time.
And looks like Coleman will be tackled for a 1-yard loss.
3rd and 11?
That's going to be 3rd and 11 for your Brewer Bears.
I'm sorry.
Denton brings the house. Yeah.
Another good business decision by Davis to chunk it into the first row.
Bears going to live to punt Get rid of that. It was a good job by Davis. Actually, you're right, John, because you don't want to take a sack back there for anything.
He tried to throw it to his mom.
She's down there in the first row.
Down there in the first row.
All right, back to punt for the Bears is going to be Saucedo. Edwin Saucedo, the sophomore punter for your Brewer Bears.
Ooh.
He got him one off.
It landed at the 48. 9.
We'll see where they got it.
Oh,
They spotted at the
49.
The wrong 49.
They spotted at the opposite 49.
That's not the 49 I was referring to.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't get too good a punt off. He's been doing pretty good this year, but that little run-out punt didn't work that time.
He had a little pressure. He had a little pressure behind him, but
he had enough time to run 4 or 5 yards to get that
All right,
one off.
Denton's going to come out with some good field position here. They got half a football field to work with. A little less than half. What do you guys think about this left-handed quarterback? That you don't see that every day.
Maybe that's what's throwing him off.
I'll take a pick 6 right now, but I think they're just going to run the ball.
Here comes a man in motion to hand off, and he's right down the middle again. And
tackle made by number 7 for your Brewer Bears. That's going to be Reandre Cox, the junior. Also assisted by number 3, Elijah Mandy for your Bears.
13 yards. On the 36 are the Raiders of Ryan.
Looks like number 6, their starting running back, is out. Number 4 is in for him. Number 4 has been playing a lot of split end out here, so it's kind of all receivers on deck.
We got the blocked, and then that was a confusing.
It was a nice job by number 26 for your Brewer Bears to get the tip on that. That's going to be Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander got a block pass on that, and just enough to disrupt the little.
It was a screen.
I bet he would love to have intercepted that. He'd had some yardage to go there.
So second down. And there was a quick pass out to the right.
Yeah, and I tell you, Bears missed a couple of tackles to get that for no gain, but Denton was able to elude that, number 2, and get a first down for the Denton Ryan Raiders. They're back up on the ball quick. Quick handoff.
To the left side, and he gets halfway, 6?
Yeah, it looks like Denton's kind of pushing their will now. Tackle made by number 6, Wash, for the Bears, as well as number 26 on that, Anderson.
And they're doing the hurry-up offense here, aren't they? Not playing around.
Bears going to have to force a turnover, knock a ball out.
And it's a quick pass out again to the right side where the receivers are blocking well, and
that's again to number 2. He was, and he's got some wheels now. He's pretty quick.
Yeah, and I don't see how that's not holding over there.
So it's going to be first down. I believe a ball is going to be about the 8-yard line. So it's first and goal for Denton.
Denton does a little tight bunch formation with one receiver out to the right, handoff to the right.
Oh, and there's flags. Everybody saw that.
Good tackle made top by Jerry Outhouse, but there is flags everywhere. It looks like they're going to get Denton probably for holding.
Go back to the 18 there. There's holding on number 70.
We don't have his name, and we'll call him Tiny. He's kind of small.
When you're the biggest guy on the field, and I know I said that about 85, but they're standing next to each other, and 70 does win.
Yeah, you can tell he's a big boy.
With girth.
When you're the one holding, you're going to be seen.
All right, that's going to be first and goal after that penalty still, but they're from the 18 now.
Man in motion, stops at the end of the
quick handoff.
And he's not going to get touched again. Good grief.
Bring that back. Boy, there's a penalty.
Let's
see what we got here. Holding.
Oh.
70 offense again.
And it was right behind him. That's how that hole opened up like that.
Number 70 costs his team another 10 yards and takes a score off of the board.
Boy, I tell you.
Score remains 0, Brewer Bears 0, Denton Ryan 14, and the ball will now be placed down at the 28-yard line.
And we got 7:58 remaining in this third quarter, so I mean, still plenty of time.
So this is first down and goal from the 28.
So Denton is just gone the opposite direction, which we'll take every time.
Bears give a huge cushion out here on this left side, 10-plus yards, and they hand it off going the opposite direction. And looks like the Bears are going to tackle him for a 1-yard gain.
Tackled by a host of Bears. Looks like number 26, Anderson, on that tackle, as well as, I believe that is Walsh, number 6, and number 23 for the Bears on that tackle. That's Castanelos, the sophomore.
The odd second and goal to go from the 28. Quick pass here. I say quick pass. Now he's holding on.
They could.
Oh, he just.
They could call a holding for that too. Looks like Harris got held, number 61, forcing that ball out of bounds. As number 6, Walsh, the sophomore, on the pressure from the quarterback.
As he lets go, Walsh didn't even know he was there.
They probably could have also called intentional grounding.
No, he was way outside. He was out here by the hash.
Did he get it past the line of scrimmage? That's
the thing that I was concerned about. And no receiver in the area.
He did throw it into the first row back to Davis's mom.
It's for her second reception of the night.
All right, so third down and go from the 27-yard line.
Oh, he tried to hold up.
Oh, and that is caught for the touchdown. There's a penalty flag down. Let's see what they call here.
That's potentially going to be on the Bears, since the ref who threw one of the flags signaled a touchdown.
I think you are absolutely correct.
We're waiting on the officials to give us their word. Here he goes.
Holding, 27 defense. Penalties declined. It's open play. Touchdown.
They call holding on number 27 of the defense.
That's going to be Mays.
That penalty is declined, and Denton scores another touchdown.
It's 20-0 pending the after point attempt.
Denton's gone on a little
With
run here.
7:10 remaining in the third quarter. Ball up. Ooh. Oh. He got it. How he didn't get it blocked is beyond me.
He ran past the kick.
That penalty comes at just the worst time for the Bears. And now the score will be Brewer Bears 0, Denton 21.
And that's two quick scores by the Denton Ryan Raiders here in this third quarter.
How did he not block that?
They didn't call the penalty on him because he did run into the kicker because he tipped it.
He went by the ball. He ran at the kicker instead of the ball.
The ball tipped his knee. Is that what happened?
He ran towards the kicker instead of running towards the holder.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Where the ball is.
But it went right by his hip.
And he also tried to pull up so that he didn't rough the kicker. He didn't succeed, but it was not called, so extra point is good.
He held him and let him down gently.
All right, back deep is going to be Roberts, number 10, as well as Carr, number 13.
Kick is deep. Oh, fair catch at the 2.
And it's going to be a fair catch caught. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line.
I think they said, don't hurt yourself. Let's just do the fair catch and let's start afresh.
Surprisingly, Kit wasn't very far back, but he got a good foot in that ball.
Yeah, he kicked it to the I guess down to the 1 where it was retrieved and fair caught. The Bears make a good business decision. We'll start on the 25-yard line.
All right, here comes your Bears. In the backfield, it's going to be your quarterback, Lucas Davis, the sophomore, as well as number 8, Coleman. Ball given to Coleman on that sprint out. Tried to get around the corner. I don't believe he did, and I think he might have lost a yard.
Or two. And the referees really took the life out of this game because I really can't hear the band playing.
It's very weird.
That is odd, and I don't agree with that at all. I want to hear our band play. I want to hear their band play. They're part of the game.
Yeah, that's what high school football is the band.
Last home game.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, senior night here.
And no
Bear
band
Stadium.
members can play. Hey, I'm upset. The cheerleaders are cheering too loud. They need to get on them too.
Coleman dives forward for a 2-yard gain. And now there is apparently some jaw-jacking because there's a penalty flag.
We'll
after
see.
The
It
play.
looks like Montalvo was involved in it with number 12.
Unsportsmanlike fouls on both teams. 12 white, 5 blue.
It's 59, but
But there will be each one having a foul for disqualification.
So both players penalized and one personal foul to each of them towards disqualification. Number 59 on the Brewer Bears and number 12 on Denton Ryan.
Yeah, that's going to be Montalvo for the Bears, and we don't have the name for number 12 for the Denton Ryan Raiders.
3 wide receivers to the left.
All right, Bears trips left. 3rd down.
Oh, that was.
And there was a blitz. Number 21 coming in, and Bears quarterback, sophomore Lucas Davis getting dropped for a loss. So Bears will be in a punt situation.
As soon as he got that, he'd take 2 steps and was pummeled.
Yeah, that's almost a situation where he probably needs to step up in the pocket, and he drifted back and right into the line of the tackle. He also didn't get any help from his running back. It looks like he got swamped under before he could take one of those guys off of their path.
Yeah, the running back went deep in the middle, and the defensive end or linebacker came around that right side.
So the Bears lined up to punt. The kick is off. It's short and high.
Ooh.
Fair caught by number 2 for Denton Ryan at the
44.
Bears 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
44, 38. They're right next to each
Somewhere
other.
in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to put it on the 39 or
Well,
the
he put
38.
it on the 39.
All right.
Yeah. And he set it down with authority.
with precision.
Well, Denton's working with a short field once again, and that's what they've been having here in this whole 3rd quarter.
And Buck's got the band struck up and
why not?
trying
Let's
to get
a
loud
penalty.
again.
Why not? Another one of those
Quick
little
pitch
short
pass.
And
Well, I tell you, and they've been having success with that tackle made by, it looks like number 6 for your Brewer Bears. That's going to be Walsh.
Wash. But not after a 12-yard game.
Yeah, and Mandy assisted on that number 3 for your Bears. It's a good job. The sophomore's having him a pretty good game on defense.
got a pass.
Oh, looks like they're going to be no penalty.
They didn't call it.
Oh, that's great defense.
There you go. And it looks like there's a bear down. We'll see who that is.
I don't know. That's kind of.
Listen, that ball was not.
That's Anderson, number 26. He's kind of limping.
Yeah. That ball was not catchable.
Yes,
and,
go with that.
That was over the head, too far over the head.
And, he basically forced him towards the sideline, which you're allowed to do.
Which he ended up in lane number 1 out in the far side of the track. Oh, I'm sorry, that's lane number 8.
Hey, that's called using the sideline to your advantage. It's an extra defender.
There is a injury timeout on the field. It looks like Anderson is getting up. He's putting a little pressure on it, so hopefully he's going to be all right.
Might just be a cramp. He's certainly walking off gingerly under his own power, but not slowly. So it's probably just a cramp. We'll see if he makes it back into the game. We'll keep you posted. Denton Ryan lines up.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Denton Ryan.
2 receivers to the left, 1 out to the right. Quarterback surveys the field. Player comes in motion. Looked like the entire line move.
I thought that too, but
Bears tackle the runner at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Tackle made by, it looks like, number 6 once again. That's going to be Wash for the Bears. Now, I'll tell you what, that sophomore is having him a pretty good game. What's he at?
Yeah, he's got 4 tackles in this quarter alone, and additional 2 for the rest of the game. He's, definitely sneaking up in there. He's always one of our defensive leaders in tackles.
It is going to be 3rd down and 10 again for Denton. Quick pass out by
number 85 there.
That's the big tight
big
end.
Fella. And he's just
looks
like he's going to be short about a yard. Looks like he got probably 9 out of it, 8, something out of it like that.
And washes in on that tackle as well, along with a host of Bears. Pressure on the quarterback again, coming around the right in was Galloway putting some pressure on the quarterback, but they had a quick pass dialed up and was able to get that pass off.
And here comes Denton at 4th and 1. They're going for it.
And under center, which you don't see very often, and number 5 with the quick handoff, and he's at the 2, the 1, the.
Looks like the Bears stopped him at the 1 yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for Denton.
You don't see the quarterback that far under center in high school, hardly ever.
Yeah, make it look like he was going to rush that ball, but he came out and handed it off. That last tackle was made by number 3, Mandy.
Quick run again, and they do the old Philly tush push there, and in goes the quarterback.
That's a touchdown for Denton Ryan. That will bring it up to 27-0. Denton Ryan Raiders over your Brewer Bears with 2:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter, pending the extra point here.
It's a completely different game from the first half.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of expected it early, but Denton's bringing it on now. And that's what good teams do. They capitalize on stuff.
Use that halftime to their advantage. And here's the kick up and let's call it good.
All right.
And Denton Ryan has scored 21 points in the 3rd quarter to bring your score to Brewer Bears 0, Denton Ryan 28.
That's 2:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
9 minutes they've scored.
Three scores in 9 minutes.
Well, and if you count the time in the 2nd quarter, they've actually scored 4 because they scored at the end of the 2nd quarter and left 18
scored 4
seconds.
within a 10 and 12 minute span, something like that.
Yeah. 9 minutes and 18 seconds.
There you go. 9 minutes and 18 seconds. We'll count that.
Yeah.
So the Bears are lined up for the kickoff return. Looks like the referee went and bought a new ball from Academy, and he's running it out to the middle of the field.
I didn't like this one. It wasn't shiny enough.
I'm not sure where he came from, but he came from somewhere on the sideline. Maybe he was getting the ball back from Lucas Davis's mom.
That's right.
Shout out to Lucas Davis's mom.
I need that ball back.
In the first row. Yeah. All right, back deep is going to be Carr, number 13 for the Bears, as well as Roberts, the sophomore, number 10.
And I've already seen the fair catch sign thrown.
The ball goes into the end zone and is not caught, so touchback.
Coach did not want him to run.
So that's going to bring that ball back out. 25-yard line, I believe.
So every level of football is different, so we'll see when they place the ball down.
Yeah.
There we go. He said it right there on the 25.
Right in the middle of the field.
Ball brought out to the 25. I remember in the day when it was brought out to the 20, so that's why I was.
Yeah.
It's hard to know anymore.
See, that's the old school now, Terrence. We've got like 5 different places they can stick that ball now.
That's right. Kick it out of bounds. It can be at the 35, the 40, the 45, the 25.
Could be just about anywhere. All right, Bears back out. Lucas Davis back in, your sophomore quarterback. Excuse me. As well as number 8, the sophomore running back, Coleman, in the backfield for the Bears. Motion. Pressure on Lucas Davis, and he just kind of throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, the Bears kind of got to play some pass protect on offense to give Lucas a little bit more time on that, but he's also got to make sure he doesn't drift back
towards the end
into the line of fire.
I'll tell you what. Also, Denton has not released any pressure. They are coming with linebacker blitzes and delayed blitzes, and they're doing everything they need to do.
Yeah, their ends are coming.
There's 5 on the line, 6 on the line right now.
And listen, they are right now. They are running through the Bears' offensive line, tackling Coleman in the backfield for a 4-yard loss.
Coleman took that handoff and was tackled all in one motion.
They're lucky they were able to hang on to the ball.
That's right.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 14, I believe, for the Bears now.
And that 4-yard loss brings them back under 100 to 99 yards.
We're back to pass, and we got – who is that? Oh, he does the –
Oh, my goodness. That should be a penalty. He's tackled out of bounds on the sideline after hurdling a player.
I can't tell who that was.
That's
a
first down. That's Carr, I believe.
13.
Number 13, Cameron Carr on that great reception and run.
Carr hurdled the defensive back.
14 yards on the reception with flair.
That's right. Nice hurdle.
Sign him up, Coach. 300 hurdle.
There you go. Handoff. There we go. Coleman's going to get his – oh, Coleman is still at the 50.
Boy, there you go.
There you go.
Good run by number 8, the sophomore for your Brewer Bears. That puts him back over 100.
Yeah, 15 yards on the run.
About 114 would that be for him now?
Well, they gave him to the 49.
Oh.
Add an extra yard on there.
All right.
16 yards.
Bears right at midfield stripe here. Just past it.
And in motion, we goes back to Carr. Is that Carr? And he's pummeled.
Yeah, I mean they were stringing it out. Carr cut up and got met right at that point of impact, but it looks like he lost about a yard out of it.
Maybe.
And his helmet. We talked about him tightening that chin strap down, but he hadn't figured it out yet.
It's the long locks. It's probably hard to keep it on his head with the way his hair is.
He's got the Sia thing going there. Got the blonde on one side and black on the other.
All right, second down for your Bears. Lucas back to pass. Caught by Roberts, number 10.
Roberts.
The sophomore, he is all the way down to the 48. Oh, excuse
43.
me. Excuse me, 43-yard line. which is not bad. It brings up third and short, which is a good. That was a good play.
7 yards. Or was that 9?
9 yards on the reception.
There we go. I forgot we went backwards a couple of yards on that previous play.
All right, 3rd and 4 for your Brewer Bears.
Carr's back in.
With 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
The hurdler. And the band is back in. Oh, Davis did not see that one coming.
Boy, and they brought the house again.
I had a delayed blitz coming from Carr's right side, and number 13 sacks the quarterback for a loss on the play. Brings the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up a 4th down and 10 for the Brewer Bears.
At the 49?
At the 49-yard line.
See if they get this play off. I mean, there's
line up to
I don't
punt,
think they
but
are.
with 4 seconds left, they will just let the time run out since the play clock did not start.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with your Brewer Bears 0, Denton Ryan Raiders 28. And we will be
right back after this commercial.
40 seconds.
Attention football fanatics. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history, where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th to 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football.
Talk about that, though.
We're back on.
All right.
We can't get any scores from the district, can we?
So the app that Donnie uses to get those scores doesn't seem to work on my phone, so we don't have any district scores.
That's an Apple thing. Y'all should get an Android.
That's coming from our producer who has an Android, so look it up for us, will you?
Yeah. Mr. I have an
Sasado
Android.
on that punt. That was a good roll by Sasado.
Great roll.
tried to block the...
Hey, and there's the penalty flag we've been looking for. And there's another one. And there's another one. And Bedlam has started on the field.
Yeah.
So many people are on the field. There is still some pushing going on. Both teams, coaches are on the field trying to get kids separated, sending them to the opposite sidelines. There is so much lettuce on the mustard, as Buck would say.
Mustard on the lettuce.
There's hats down there. There's flags down there. There's.
We're sending this burger back. It's got too much mustard on the lettuce.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start.
We'll see what we got on this call. I mean, there's probably going to be a few of them tossed out of here.
Ejections, should be happening.
Which is not good because you're going to have, your last game you won't be a part of.
Kids came off the sideline, and you got Coach Hansford is pulling the kids off the sideline, pulling them together, getting them to take a knee, have a conversation about how that is not something you want to do.
Both sides are doing that.
You're gonna potentially lose kids for games next week if you get kicked out of this game.
Wow.
I don't see how they're going to be able to keep track of who they're going to kick out because there were so many kids out there that on both sides that came off the sideline. And there is no instant replay, so they got their stretch pad out.
They do.
Wow.
They are writing down
That's
every number.
unfortunate to see that. I mean, hotter heads prevails rather than cooler heads.
Absolutely.
It started at the goal line where the ball was being downed, and we had blocked their.
You know what this reminds me of?
And then he took offense to that, and that was one.
But that was one. There was,
and then there was
all
the
over
one
the
at
field.
The 40,
There's one here, yes.
I mean, you got them all over. You know what this reminds me of? When I was going to school, I just graduated. There was this kid named Troy Proctor.
Yes. The biggest problem child
and he
ever.
would hit people from behind.
When they weren't looking. The play was over, and Troy would come
Troy,
after
you
him.
remember that guy?
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, you had a Denton Ryan player blocking a kid all the way down to the 40, which is the one that you were saying happened here on this side of the ball. But there are penalty flags in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now remember
5,
though, the original
6.
penalty happened down here.
No, that was
where the ball.
Every one of those are separate penalties.
Exactly, and that was the first one thrown, and then they all started throwing from over here.
Several. He's got to get his notepad out.
We have 23 and 34 and number 2, just regular unsportsmanlike conduct is their first for ejection. Also on line we have number 12 and number 15.
12 will be gone.
12 and 15
12 and 15 are ejected
for Ryan.
Oh, that's Walsh.
Number 25 and 6.
And yeah, that's
for Brewer
Lucas.
Bears were ejected for throwing punches, as well as number 12 and number 15 for Denton Ryan.
So Lucas Cantu, the senior, will be out. Walsh.
And then Denton Ryan had an additional 3 players that all got their first personal fouls. So for a total of 5 on Denton Ryan and 2 on the Brewer Bears.
Wow.
And as we've said throughout the year, they offset.
Yeah.
Because
that makes no sense.
5 and 2 equals 5. Apparently,
that makes no sense. It makes no. We got to look at that rule.
But the ball was at
that
the
just drives me
6.
crazy. That's like when there's a personal foul called and a holding on the other side, and you neglect the 15-yard penalty because of 10-yard. They don't offset. There's a 5-yard difference.
So there should be no mark off. The ball should be
just stay there
at the 5 where the Bears were able to down it. But we'll see how this works out. Somehow I feel like there is going to be a mark off when they're both like the penalty down here closest to where the ball was marked was on Denton Ryan.
Yeah, that's where it started. It was on number 2. Which I don't think they ever mentioned that.
No. I think they missed that one.
Yeah, and the referee who threw it, I mean, he saw it and threw it immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
But everything else was all over the field.
Yeah. The punches thrown is
But
and they called a block in the back on blue and mark off a 10-yard penalty. I don't get that at all.
And your initial penalty was a personal foul against number 2 that they didn't call.
Okay.
Well,
who knows?
All right.
Moving on.
Reboot.
Be 1st and 10 for the Denton Ryan Raiders. They are going to be at the, where are we at? 16, 17? Quick handoff. Up the middle. Bears on it quick. Looks like he's going to get probably 5 or 6 out of it. Maybe 5. Looks like number 99 on that tackle, Plemons, for the Bears with a host of other Bears there.
5-yard, 6-yard gain there.
Good news is Anderson's back in for the Bears, number 26, after that being hurt earlier.
Band said, forget it, we're playing. Oh, good catch over the middle by number 2. And he's at the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, 30. And I'm going to stop at the 25 because I just can't count that fast.
Yeah, they ran a quick slant across the middle end.
Let's call it the 15.
They hit it.
Forced out by number 4, Outhouse.
Jerry Outhouse, a sophomore, on that force out.
At the 17.
And that's
18.
Flipping the field position there.
In one play.
Denton Ryan's able to flip the field position. They got 3 receivers lined up to the right.
Hand off to number 4. Bears there to stop it immediately.
But not before a 2-yard progress given.
Tackle made by number 60. Oh, excuse me. That's going to be number 45. That's going to be
Sparkman.
Jovan Sparkman, your sophomore. Assisted by number 99, Plummins. Ryan in motion. Fake handoff. Quarterback rolling out. Keeper, and he just falls out after a few yards.
His quick screen wasn't there, so he decided to run, and then only picked up
5 out of it.
5.
So it'll be third down and 4 for the Denton Ryan Raiders.
Just run down here and fall down.
He also tackled himself.
Yeah.
So statistically, I won't be giving a tackle unless I give it to
the nearest
to the
player.
quarterback.
Give it to himself.
Quick handoff again for Denton, and on that tackle quickly for the Bears, that is going to be number 27. Or no, wait, excuse me. Yes, the number 27 for your Brewer Bears. That's going to be Christian Mays.
Yeah, it's 4th and 2.
Brings up 4th and 2. I believe they're going to go ahead and go for it. Number 16's in the game. That's their backup quarterback.
And Denton Ryan's number 5 is...
He's down and low underneath the...
There's that play again. He got it second effort. He got the first down. That's that quick hitter off the end that they do.
Yeah, and if teams watch film on him, they'll know when he's going to get the ball because he makes sure and comes out on the field and throws both his arms up and shows he's got muscles and he's strong.
That last tackle
kind of knew who he was going to go to.
Last tackle was made by number 34, I believe, for the Bears. That's Arizola. Denton back to pass. In the corner, ball is out of bounds. They were trying to hit number 85, the tight end. Ball was just floated too far out of bounds. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal for the Denton Ryan Raiders.
Got a blindside.
Number 70 with an illegal low block.
Illegal chop block. So to explain what they're calling on that is you have a lineman engaged with a defensive lineman, and 70 hits them below the waist while they're engaged.
That's right, and that's a 15-yard penalty, which brings up 1st and goal for Denton Ryan from the 20-yard line. Denton Ryan lines up, surveys the field, he looks over to the coach for the play.
And it's trips right for Denton Ryan.
With big number 85 in that triplet set.
Hand off to 6, who's got some space. Oh!
Tackle made.
Nice tackle.
By, it looks like number 7. Excuse me, that's going to be Cox, I believe. Reandre Cox, the sophomore for the Bears.
Good open field tackle to limit the gain to 5 yards.
Running off the field for the Bears is number 33. That's sophomore Hicks. Denton Ryan back to throw. No pressure. Now a pocket collapsing. Quarterback getting out. He's coming around the end, being chased out by number 45, Sparkman, as well as number 4, Jerry Outhouse. Both sophomores run on him out of bounds.
And that's a
they had him back.
5-yard gain as well. Bears apply the pressure, but he's able the quarterback's able to escape up into the pocket and escaped out the backside.
Anderson coming off the field. The sophomore Harris, number 61, on the field for the Bears.
And this is definitely a different defense because the disqualified players are key players for the Bears.
Good job and good pressure for the Bears.
That was number 23?
Yeah, I believe number 23 had pressure as well as Jovan Sparkman now on a delayed blitz. That's going to be Castanellis, the sophomore on that pressure. That's going to bring up 4th down. Denton Ryan is going for the field goal.
Be a 27-yard field goal attempt. Ball snapped. Kick is up. And it is good.
85 just laid Mandy out.
All right, it's going to be 31-0 with 7:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. Your Bears down.
And this one just got away from the Bears at the end of the second quarter in what Donnie calls that crucial time where
the end of the second.
The end of the second half of the second quarter. Denton Ryan matriculates down the field, and they get the big pass to number 85, the tight end, for 30-plus yards, and throw a touchdown into the corner of the end zone to score, leaving 18 seconds left. And that was the second half of the second quarter, and Denton has rolled since then.
Yep.
I tell you, you know what, though? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm proud of this team. You got 3 starters on defense that are seniors and 2 on offense, and the third one that comes in. They're going to have 8 returning starters on defense and 8 or 9 on offense. And the majority of those kids are sophomores.
And listen, when you say returning starters, the Bears have a rotation of starters. So I would actually say they may have 11 starters, 11 plus starters coming back on offense, because other kids may not be in the game on the first snap based on
and we can give an example of that. Coleman is your leading rusher, over 1,000 yards this year, but he's backed up by an underclassman.
Right, and that kid also starts the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you're going to have a good selection of starters coming back, provided kids stay in district.
Yeah, hopefully.
Things don't change there. But you're going to have a good group of kids, to continue building what you started this year.
And you'll come back with, for example, your starting center is a sophomore, number 77. I mean, there's 2 sophomores on the line that are coming back and a junior. Your tight end is a junior. He's coming back. Your quarterback's a sophomore. Your running back's a sophomore. You have sophomore receivers. So you're going to have quite a bit of kids coming back. There's your sophomore running back as we speak, number 8. That's going to be Coleman on that gain. Looks like about a gain of 4, I believe, for the Bears.
5 yards on the run.
5-yard carry for that young man. What's that bring him up to?
Listen, that's 120 yards in a game where you're just kind of getting just moved around at will by Denton Ryan. So for this kid to rush 120 yards, that's something that, is definitely Bears can be proud of, and they can look at that as, again, another place to build.
Yeah, they ran that quick end around by Carr again, and it got no yardage. As a matter of fact, they may have lost a yard, and I'm done seeing that, if y'all want to know the truth.
Against this team, that is the second time consecutively that they've lost 1 yard on that, that little sweep to Carr.
Looks like number 87, Brady Milner, is coming out, your junior tight end. He's being replaced by number 88, junior tight end Alexander. Coleman on that carry. Oh, and does he get it? Looks like he got the first down.
He got spun into the first down.
And he picked up 7 yards on the run. Needed 6.
Needed 6, got 7. There you go.
It's a good run. It helped that he got slung around.
And that'll get him up to about, 126 tonight?
127.
127 tonight. Uh-oh, watch out behind you. I believe he got back to maybe the line of scrimmage on that.
And they rip his helmet off. And, no gain on the play. That'll require him to come out off of the field. I don't see how that's not a penalty. Like, you're ripping the kid's helmet off.
So where is Houston tonight?
Yeah, I did get a text earlier. Houston is actually not playing tonight. I don't know if it's a family thing or something, but he's not here at all.
Okay. Because Sparkman is in there bulldozing his way. The Mack truck.
He got it. Got up to about the 39.
Sparkman picks up 3 yards on the run.
He got folded over pretty good.
4 yards on the run.
And that is going to be 3rd and 7. But we got injury timeout. I believe that is Sparkman down, the sophomore.
And yeah, they were ripping at him and trying to bring him down. He's a load. You hate to see that happening at this point in the game.
Yeah, especially for that young man. He's, he started last year as a sophomore a lot of time, or excuse me, as a freshman.
Yeah. And at the end of a game like this, where it's already a blowout, the last thing you want is to get have a injured player. You never want to have an injured player, but in this situation, it's even a tougher pill to swallow.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's being helped up. Listen, Coach Wheeler's out there on the field, checking him out, making sure he's good, helping him up off the ground.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good-looking kid too. I mean, he's got some size on him, that young man.
Yeah.
For a sophomore.
And I like the Bears. The Bears is showing some grit. They're going to keep playing every down in this game. And hopefully can build a little momentum to take into next week. Pass over the middle to
That's
number
be
12.
Kerrigan. He's caught from behind. Good job by Kerrigan, the junior wide receiver, number 12 for your Bears.
The math was happening so fast, I didn't get my 35, 30, 25, 20, and he's down to the 8.
Yeah, he is. It is going to be first down for your Bears, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
You said it was Kerrigan?
53 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's Jaden Kerrigan, number 12.
And there he goes. Oh,
53 yards on the reception.
Oh, there you go. Cameron Coleman on that carry for the sophomore, and he is in with a touchdown from the 8-yard line.
He made himself as small as he could.
What was the total yardage on that big catch and run for
53 yards on the reception, and then a 8-yard dive by Coleman to put the Bears on the board with their first 6 points of the game.
All right, so it's 5:11 remaining in the fourth. Your Bears are on top. We have the extra point pending.
There you go.
And it looks like it's good. That brings the score 7-31. Your Bears on the board. Score 31-7. Denton Ryan Raiders up with 5:11 remaining in the game.
And that's the kind of momentum builder you need to start your next game, getting prepared for your next game. Keep playing good football. Put yourself in a position to get out of here healthy, and then next week go out and have a good game in Granbury.
Absolutely. And we want everybody that's listening in, hey, invite your friends. That's an away game. You can't make it. We're here. We're available for you guys. We'll be at the game Friday night in Granbury.
And we'll give you a play-by-play on the Nanner Pudding.
Absolutely. It's Ella's Nanner Pudding, and it is really good. Troy, for you don't know this, but we get to go to Granbury. We've been going there for quite a few years now, and the best thing about going to Granbury is that they have several older ladies cooking upstairs for us to eat, and there's a young lady in probably around her 80s, and all she makes is Nanner Pudding. Banana pudding, what she calls it, Nanner Pudding, and it's the best in the world and that's all I want to go out there to eat is banana pudding. It is real good.
And Troy, you also don't know, they've been talking about this banana pudding since the first game of the season.
Well, the run back for Denton has landed them out at the 42.
Yeah, tackle made by number 4, Jerry Outhouse. And also, that is number 3, Elijah Mandy on that tackle. We've been calling both their names quite a bit tonight.
And Denton decided that, hey, you know what? This game isn't over. We're gonna not play it safe. Worried about that 30-point lead or 20.
Well, it all goes by points when you are starting to stack stuff up in the playoffs.
That's right. And they said, you know what? We're going to run that out of the end zone, and it's paid off for them. They get the ball at the 41-yard line.
Denton Ryan with a quick handoff up the middle. It looks like a tackle made by number 26, Anderson, for the Bears.
Actually, that's going to be number 61.
Oh, sorry. That's Harris. Harris, number 61 for the Bears.
I was with you, Fern. I saw 26 in there, too. So
yeah,
they could share.
Not on my stat sheet, they won't.
All right, that's going to bring up, looks like 2nd and 5 for the Raiders.
Letting the clock run a little bit. 4 minutes left.
Denton with a man in motion. Here's a quick handoff up the middle.
Oh,
tackle made by, let me see who that is. That young man, that's Anderson right there, number 26 on that tackle. We'll give him that one.
That's a large fella with a 26 running at him.
Yeah, big 26. 26 tackled by 26. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Denton Ryan Raiders. Bears could use a good stop here. It'd be nice.
And Anderson was credited for an assist and a full tackle.
Hand up the middle. 1st down made. Tackle for the Bears is going to be number 3 as well as number...
Now, who's that on 8?
8 or 9, I can't tell. We need somebody with good eyes.
Or the binoculars.
Troy, tell us, who is that?
The guy on the,
break out the binoculars.
on the other hash, safety.
7? Oh.
I think it's 8 or 9.
Well, we got the quarterback, the backup quarterback. That's
number 9.
Number 9.
All right, that's going to be number 9. Thank you, sir. That is going to be Alexander Johnson for the Bears. It's going to be a quarterback keeper around the end for Denton Ryan on that last one. It is going to be 2:57 remaining with a 2nd and 4 for Denton Ryan.
And he is the field goal holder.
So they got their backup quarterback in there.
Probably a good idea with this game being chippy.
Boy, a good tackle for a loss by number 11, number 11, that's going to be
Lucas Galloway.
Lucas Galloway for your Brewer Bears.
Finishing his
11 on 11.
Number 11 on 11, that's right.
Finishing his last home senior game, at home as a senior.
Doing great.
Doing a great job.
I tell you what, and they have not quit. That says a lot about this young Brewer Bear team.
You know, that number 11,
I've seen a few number 11s. Hey, we had some good ones in the past. I believe there would be a Terrence Durham number 11 also.
That's right. Terrence is also good friends with the Galloway family.
Looky there. That time clock kind of went out. I believe that's a delay of game.
Nope, they're going to give him the timeout.
Miss Galloway is one of his favorite teachers. And, she's inspired him in the healthcare industry.
There you go. He's at UT Arlington, right?
First shout out to Mrs. Melissa Galloway.
There you go.
And, yes, he is at UT Arlington, living the dream. Joined a fraternity.
Troy, we're talking about a young man that played football here, and he was despite his father, he was a great athlete, great kid. He was a great young man.
Hey, he decided this is the kind of kid he is. We were talking to Coach Davis earlier about kids having that dog in them and that grit. And Terrence decided, he came to me his senior year and said he was going to run the 300 hurdles, and he had never run the 300 hurdles or hurdles at all. And this is his senior year. Last part of track season, he decides he's going to do it. And he says, I said, why are you doing that? Why aren't you doing something that you've done? You've done something different every year. And he's like, I think I can do well. I can go. I think I can go pretty far. Well, I said, all right, prove me wrong. Well, he did. He went to regional.
Hey, this is also the young man who never wrestled and said,
decided he was going to wrestle his senior year. And did powerlifting, and so he made the most of his 4 years in high school, and made a lot of friends. And he's also the kind of kid that his freshman year, his peers nominated him to the Hope Squad.
That's right. We didn't get to have that wrestling team, did we, Troy, when we were there?
Never did.
Never had a wrestling team.
It was so fun to watch.
They've got about everything. They've got wrestling, rodeo, underwater badminton, underwater basket weaving. I think they've got about everything now.
I think they need to put an aquatic center in next and get some swim team.
You never know. All right, quick handoff up the middle. Bears there to stop it immediately. Oh, good job by number 3, Mandy, to end that for sure.
Mandy decided this game was over.
Yeah, it's our game. It's our offensive time.
Oh, turned over on downs. That was 4th down.
Yeah, it was 4th down for the Denton Ryan Raiders. A minute and 12 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. It is still 7, your Bears, and 31 for the Denton Ryan Raiders. Here come your Bears out on offense. You think number 12, Jaden Kerrigan's ready to catch him another one and run?
I mean,
he's probably frustrated with himself that he didn't score on that last one.
Can't hurt.
Hey, he was doing all he could.
He was
if we had a roster, we could tell if Denton put in second stringers or not. But
I'm looking at numbers, and they haven't defensively.
Who is that?
That's Coleman dragging people.
The whole line.
Well, I tell you what, that kid is giving it an effort. Good job by the sophomore running back.
18 players right there in that little.
7 yards, and he started dragging players at the line of scrimmage.
So we're under a minute now for the Bears. It's going to be 49 seconds remaining in the game. They're going to have to run off another play. So get that ball to Coleman. Let's get him some more yardage. What's he up to now?
142 yards for the night.
Wow. There he is. Hand off to Coleman. Oh, good cut outside and back inside.
Oh,
almost breaks it.
How is that not a? Well, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
That's a clock stopper there.
Oh, I guess they are buddies.
That's a first down clock stopper.
11 yards on that run.
Yeah, they're letting the clock run.
And if we
run one more, I guess.
Let's give it to him again. Let's see if he can break it.
Yep, we're going to run one more play. There goes Coleman for 2.
Got 2, maybe 3 out of it. That should do it.
Yeah, 1, 2.
What'd they give him? 2, 3?
They gave him 3 out of it.
All right, 3.
Let's round up to 3.
All right, and that puts him at 156 yards for the night. We'll go ahead and give you those statistics. That puts him at 1,385 yards for the season. The Bears tonight rushed for 159 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. They also passed for 123 yards for a total offense of 281 yards of offense tonight. And on the defensive side of the ball, the Bears had lots of great key contributions. Mandy with 9 tackles. Wash with 5 tackles alone in the third quarter and another 2, so 7 for the game. Lucas Galloway with the sack, fumble, and fumble recovery, and an additional 3 tackles tonight. Lots of good players. Anderson, number 26, we called his name a lot. He ended up with 4 tackles and a pass breakup.
How about Jerry Outhouse? What he ended up with? The sophomore seemed like he had a good game.
Jerry Outhouse had 4 tackles tonight, and so, yeah, he contributed. He is that next player that would have been talked about. But, yeah, the Bears' defense tonight ended up with, and I may have missed 1 or 2, but the Bears' defense had 3 penalties, and the Bears' offense had a total of 4 penalties for 7 penalties on the night. And, Denton Ryan is, one of those teams. They came in tonight at 7-1. Ranked number 3.
That's right, in the state.
And, they looked every bit the ranked number 3 team in the state. They're a big, healthy team. And the Bears are young, sophomores. And, they'll be back next year. and I'd love to see how this game shakes out.
Hey,
the Bears are just going to get better.
I'd like to see how did our quarterback do, sophomore? He's been the only one who's touched the ball this year.
So every bit of the passing yards, and I don't have those statistics in front of me, but you can go out on Max Prep, and they'll have the official numbers. But any receiving yards that happened this year
have been
were thrown
5.
by number 5. Number 5 has played an incredible season. Last year, he wasn't on the radar for us, I don't think. And this year, he came out and definitely showed that, he is the QB1 for the Brewer Bears for a reason.
I can't think of a year where we did not have just one quarterback that actually threw the ball. I think Ben Fay might have been one of them. No, because I think Matt threw a few times. Right, Troy? I can't think of a year where we just had one quarterback that the whole season was the only one who threw a pass. Even my junior and senior year, Scott Lichner, Greg Morris came in my junior year and threw some. And then our senior year, I think that was Ben's sophomore year, and he came in. Was it Ben? No, who was it? I can't remember. Somebody came in. So this is the first time if he throws every pass in the Granbury game where we've only had one quarterback all season, and that says a lot for that sophomore, for his durability.
Absolutely. And you know what? That it also gives him the experience that he's going to need going forward. There's no experience like game time experience, whether you're playing on the varsity level or you're playing at the JV level. That experience is valuable. And so they are fortunate this year as freshmen to be able to get, as sophomores to be able to get that varsity level experience. The speed of the game is different.
Absolutely.
Everything that's coming at you is a little bit faster, and every guy that you're playing against is a little bit faster than if you're just coming from your freshman season, playing against other ninth graders to coming into your sophomore season, playing against seniors, some of which who've been playing at that level for 3 years.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Great experience for the Bears.
Some of those guys have had their driver's license for 2 years.
Yeah.
And most of our guys don't have their driver's license.
Absolutely.
That's right.
All right, folks. So that'll wrap it up for us tonight. We'll look forward to seeing you guys next Friday night. We will be in Granbury playing the Granbury Pirates. So come on and hop on and listen to our
final game of the season.
Final game of the season. We'll have Donnie back.
Yeah.
Donnie Foster's probably laughing at us in our podcast today, but it's all good. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it with that, and hope to hear from you guys on next Friday.
I'm Terrence. This is the host, Donnie. Fernie Fernando Molinar, the Hall of Famer, and John, the Sherpa Burka, taking you
twisting
home.
The knobs
twisting the knobs and turning the dials. But yeah, Donnie,
the honorary Molinar, Terrence
Molinar, the honorary. But Donnie, we miss you, and we'll see you next week. And as we say,
go Bears.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.